Hollywood's hot older men becoming dads.
And you know what? Truth or dare?
Okay, I've been chewing off my nail polish.
On today's episode of The Game Over Show. Too. Welcome to the Game Over Show. I'm Charles Gerlando.
And I think I'm Lisa Stedman.
We'll find out if she really is. We've got a different type of show for you today.
We do, and I'm scared. But the good news is, tomorrow we get to turn the tables.
Right? This is definitely payback. That'll be later on in the broadcast. But first, let's talk about...
what's hot. Steve Martin becomes a dad.
Finally, the guy's like made to be a father. I want him to be my grandfather.
You said grandfather. He could be your grandfather. He's 67 years old, and congratulations, Steve Martin, and your wife. What was her name? She's fabulous. Anne Stringfield. I think they're a cute couple. She writes for The New Yorker. Like, how fabulous is that?
Totally, totally. And all his characters are, like, fatherly, right? Father of the Bride and all his stuff.
I'm thinking of his earlier stuff.
Wild and Crazy Guy? Is that where you went?
I'm thinking, like, I don't really want the jerk to be my dad.
No, I see it. I went right away to, like, you know, Father of the Bride.
That's why you said that. I was like,
and you're like, oh my God, have you seen him with an arrow through his head, right? Have you seen him?
Whoops! Oops, I owe somebody some money. So, congratulations, Steve Martin. He just had a baby in December. They kept it under wraps.
Which is so awesome. It's so rare that celebrities do that, right?
And what I love, Steve Martin, you're on Twitter. I'm a follower. And you still kept this under wraps, which I say kudos to you and game on to that. Your wife, Anne Stringfield, 41. So, good for you. You're a cougar, except you're a guy, so it's just acceptable. They don't even have a term for it. Whoops! But what I appreciate is these are people who are in the limelight who, wow, God, you're so ready to do Truth or Dare. I can feel it! I can feel it!
That's your own shit. I'm just sitting here. I'm listening to Steve Martin. Tell me more about Steve Martin.
No! But we do have other daddy news. Alec Baldwin and his wife are expecting. She is with child.
With child.
What the what? So game on to all these older men still getting it up, woo woo, and having babies. Now the question is, and I will say, Alec Baldwin has trimmed down, so he'll probably be around for his child's college graduation.
Right, which is very good. And congratulations.
He's only 54, so woohoo!
Well, and congratulations, you can still get it up. I guess I'll congratulate you too.
There's hope for you.
No, there's no hope for him.
There's hope for him.
Some men are just hung like a horsefly.
I meant about getting it up. I didn't mean about size.
Oh, fuck.
Ew. TMI. It's all about the girth, though, right, ladies? I'm a big fan of the girth.
We're going to find out what's really important, but that's not yet.
Huh?
That's not yet. We're not playing Truth or Dare yet. Give me this. In a second.
I've been saved for a few more minutes. I literally made helmet hair so that I would be protected.
It's not going to help. We're not a Truth or Dare yet. Let's talk about the pulse. Mom, she touched me. Mom, she touched me. Stop touching me. God, this is why we need chairs and not a couch.
Hey! Excuse me. This hotness, you are lucky is sitting this close to you. But I'll let you take the pulse by yourself, sir.
No, come back!
No, continue. Continue.
I was just kidding.
I'll come back when it's time.
So the pulse. I think I have a picture of Lisa. I'll put my iPhone right here, right?
You're grabbing my boob right now.
So, whoa. So, if you can't tell, this show is live, right? So, the pulse. 500 people asked. 500 people asked, is chivalry dead? right?
Oh, you're
Oh, come back!
You're having trouble. I'll come save you.
Thank you. 500 people asked, is chivalry dead? Right?
Ooh, good question.
It's a good question, right?
Yes.
So,
By the way, I'm pretty, right?
Gorgeous.
Thank you. Okay.
Gorgidity.
We're back.
Beautiful.
Okay.
500 people surveyed. Is chivalry dead? 2 to 1.
Ooh, 500 people surveyed, all women?
No, mixture.
Okay. 2 to 1.
It's dead.
No!
Most popular answers.
This confirms my suspicions and your biggest fears.
Not my fear. I'm a gentleman.
Did you just see what he did to me? He's not a gentleman.
Anywho. Men are only gentlemen when they are looking to get laid.
That was the most common response?
Number 1 answer. Wow. Number 2, 2% of men are gentlemen. 2% do it to get laid. 96% don't bother to do anything chivalrous at all.
I actually would agree with that.
Well, you know. Well, there's some reasons for that. So this from David B. From the social stream, we got
David.
some live commentary. A lot of men aren't chivalrous because feminism and feminists insist that men and women are equal and should be treated equally.
Okay.
Even though most women believe in equality of the sexes, they still want to be treated special.
See, I'm going to actually agree with you, David, and this is one of my biggest challenges with chivalry, because we do want to be treated equally, so why doesn't that apply to, and this is one of my issues on dates, why doesn't that apply to a man picking up a check? We want to be equal, and then we expect them to pick up the check.
But we're just talking about some basic things, not only on
like
the financial
the
side, but opening the door. Well, this from Claire. Claire M. says, my dad told me a story once where he got up and opened a door for a woman where
I love this story.
She implied he was sexist, telling him that she can open her own goddamn door. And the funny part is, he said nothing, but then he just let the door close and ended up closing in her face. So, you know, I'm not saying that chivalry has to... It doesn't equate to rude or not rudeness, right? Like, that lady was just... That lady was crazy.
Well, she got what she asked for.
What's wrong with treating a woman like a lady?
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing.
It's not,
nothing.
See,
but I think this is the challenge. And we are sliding all over today. I'm really slip and slide here.
That's the last time my baby oiled the couch, you know? That doesn't work out. Didn't we talk about Mark Twain coming on the couch?
Mark Twain did not come on this couch. I invited him to, but he never did, damn it.
Well, not without some smelling salts and a serious heater. That's not going to work out at all. But besides that, like, you know...
I'm not even going to go there. A heater?
Well, so, God, you know,
Did they freeze him like Walt Disney? Cryogenics, Mark Twain? I didn't know.
So
Game on.
Roping this back into the conversation. Oh my
chivalry.
God. Chivalry.
Was Mark Twain chivalrous?
I don't know. You know, he and I haven't caught coffee in a while. So
Hot coffee. I totally thought you were going somewhere else.
Some people hear what they want to hear.
Always.
But no, I mean, so what we're really circling around here is what's wrong with... Well, women get it confused, right? Sorry. Women get it confused. There's nothing wrong with equality in the sexes, right? For first thing.
Mm-hmm.
Second thing is that it's not about whether a woman's capable of opening the door, because we all know that she is. What's wrong with doing it because you want to? Because you value her. See,
I like that, but I think the poll suggests that women don't think there's a genuineness to someone opening a door or being chivalrous. They think there's an ulterior motive.
Right. Well, and a lot of times...
a lot of men, there is an ulterior motive.
Right, totally.
Yeah.
Well, real chivalry doesn't require gender, right?
I agree. Like, you open one door, I open the next.
Sure. Or you compliment somebody on their work or whatever. I mean, all that stuff...
nice today.
Why, thank you. That was very chivalrous.
Do you feel pretty? And special? And appreciated?
Well, so...
I'm trying to butter him up so he goes easy on me
I am
today.
not going easy. So Marissa G says that she wouldn't say all men are chivalrous, but there are some great chivalrous men out there. You just have to be lucky enough to find one of your very own.
Can I just say Marissa G is a friend of mine, and I totally agree, and you found your man, and I'm so proud of you.
So in my opinion, I agree with the Pulse. I think that that chivalry has suffered for a variety of reasons.
It has.
But, you know, anytime guys want to come correct... You know, anytime you want, you know.
How about anytime guys want to change their ways to, because you say come and guys are like, yeah! Oh.
No, actually, that's just you.
Okay, I'm cool with that. Ladies, no?
We want to know what you think. Is chivalry dead? I'll repost the question on Game Over.
He doesn't really want to know what you think.
I do want to know what you you think. Actually, you know what? I want to know what Lisa thinks.
Oh, shit.
It's time for He Said, He Said.
Dude.
I'm just wrecking the set in preparation for this thing. So funny. Let's put
It's
the,
okay if the mic doesn't work.
Well, whatever.
I'm okay.
Okay.
I don't advocate violence.
This is a special edition of He Said, She Said. Lisa's trying to waste time on the show so that we run out of time. So the goal for this now, I can sit on my high horse over here and pretend like I'm just going to like lay it on really thick and get all these questions out, right? The truth of it is that she has the final word in true male-female dynamic fashion. She gets the last word tomorrow. But today...
Email me and let me know what you want me to ask Charles.
Don't pitch now. This is not your day.
Damn it.
You had your chance. No, if you have a question for me...
snuggling the pillow.
I'm on the hot seat tomorrow. Send your emails to producer@thegameovershow.com.
Anything you want to know about the way men think, and specifically what Charles thinks. Sex, relationships, menage a trois, monogamy,
I've never had sex with a twat.
money, all the good stuff. Email. We're putting him on the hot seat. But I am in it first because ladies first, you're so chivalrous.
Ready?
Yes.
So, my first question.
Yeah.
Pick one. Love or money?
Love.
Always? So you'd be broke in a box?
See, okay, is this all women or just me?
Let's answer both for all these questions.
All right.
Because men want to know, right? Because it's like, I love her to death, but I don't have the right job, especially in this economy. So a lot of people's marriages are falling apart because he doesn't bring home enough money, or it's a two-income family, but somebody's out of work.
Right.
So what do women care about most from your real-world perspective? Cash?
The women I know and care about love. There's a whole lot of gold diggers, don't get me wrong, and I take issue with all of you because you give the rest of us a bad name. So let me just say why I'm saying money, or why I'm saying love. Oh,
Freudian slip is showing.
Sorry.
See, guys, are you watching this?
No. So,
are you watching this?
Up. So here's the deal. In my relationship with my husband, he could make $2 and we'd only live on $1. Like, he is just brilliant when it comes to money, so I don't have to worry whether he makes a lot or a little. We will always be fine. And for me, that's what's more important. It's not about how much you make, it's how you live and how you care for yourself and how you handle money. So for me, I get to love an amazing man. And yes, money does come into it, but seriously, he could be unemployed and we would still have an amazing love. And we've been there because we've cultivated the kind of relationship we have. But you honestly can't have either. I mean, you honestly can't have them separate.
Right, no doubt. Together. Well, yeah, I mean, so love or money, you're saying love, but you'll be a lot more lovable if you have gainful employment. Is that about it?
Not what I'm saying. What I am saying is love is important. A lot of women take money first, and I think you give us a bad name. That's number one. Number two is the right man will be good with money, and that's more important than having a lot of it. Because what if the guy has $1 million and spends $2 million, ladies? Am I right?
Okay. All right. So you heard it here. Love is the answer. Let's end the debate. Does size matter?
Does size matter? Yes, absolutely.
Size matters.
Yes.
So basically the guys who say it's not the size of the ship, it's the motion of the ocean, all have short cocks. Is that what we're saying?
No. Let's define this.
I wish you would.
Really big, ouch. Really tiny, what? And let me also say that every woman is built differently.
Well, I was going to say, it depends on the physical characteristics of the woman, too.
Yes.
Right.
So, this woman is not built for extra large. Had extra large, ouch. But I'm also not built for like this. Like, come on, I want to feel fucking something. So, it's really, for me, about girth, though. It's girth, ladies, and anyone who says otherwise, because let me tell you, the man I was obsessed with in high school, and then I finally slept with him in college, like, long and skinny, it was awful! Like, what was that, like a pencil?
Wow. A pencil, really?
Not good.
All right.
Not good.
All right.
So I think that's all relative.
So right, so size does matter.
It
okay?
does.
So if
some ladies can handle that extra large, and I say hats off to you.
Right. Well,
and do your jaws lock up?
But that's not really about the guy. That's about her and her physically.
Yes.
You know how she's built.
Yes.
Now, granted, I mean, you know, if your junk's sitting up there like an acorn resting on top of your balls, it's not going to work out for anybody, right? It's not going to work out for anybody, including maybe you, right? Sorry.
I just feel sorry for those dudes. I'm sorry, dudes. I'm sure there's someone.
There's other ways that he can
love
satisfy
you.
her, right?
Get really good with that tongue. That's all I'm gonna say.
That's number 2. Okay. Are you still kind of so you come as queen of breakups?
I love when you use the word "come." Yes, I am the queen of breakups.
You arrive at this juncture.
Yes.
As the queen of breakups.
Yes.
Are you still kind of attracted to asshole bad boys, even though you know they're bad for you? Now, I'm saying this. She's a married woman.
Yeah.
She loves her husband.
Yeah.
But we're talking about the human side of the ladder theory.
Oh, of course.
So,
I would be lying if I didn't say that hot bad boys don't do anything for me.
But they're bad. So
well, I'm not going to get in a relationship with them, but I can obsess about them from afar and fantasize.
So what is it? What is it?
It's
why?
the chase. It's because we're all fucked up here. Right, ladies? I'm telling you, it's that moment at the end of Grease where my mother said to me, in the real world, the bad boy would have changed for her. I've been chasing that for 40 years.
But there's other women who have been told that, or haven't been told that by their mothers, and they still feel that way.
Because there's something sexy about the bad boy. Just something so irresistible, right? He's so bad and so wrong and so screwed up, and we can fix him!
There it is.
If he'll only love us! I'm exhausted already. Oh, God. More? I think I need a cigarette and some wine.
If you had to make a choice between muscles or manicures, which would it be?
I don't get it. What?
If really, really built, or really, really, like, presentable together. You know, because some of the muscle-bound guys are either... They kind of smell sometimes, right? They come from the gym and they're like...
Got it.
exhausted,
Okay,
right?
okay.
So muscles or manicures?
Manicures. Yeah.
So you don't care if he's built all hunky?
Well, let me just say The Rock is my dream man. So it's not that I don't care, but I guarantee you sometimes The Rock smells funky.
Right.
And I dated Mr. Arizona when I was 22. Like, he was the state's #1 bodybuilder. Like, I've had the muscle, and he was an asshole. He was really ugly on the inside, and he did smell. So,
right, muscles.
That's sad.
So the lesson here is that muscly guys can smell gamey, right? That doesn't work out.
And taste gamey too.
Yuck. We may end this early. That was disgusting. Oh my God.
Oh my God, did I cross the invisible line?
There is no line on this show, but...
It's truth or dare day. I'm just giving it to you street smart.
Right? Well, you can't say giving it to you straight, because we have issues with the way things are phrased up on this show.
Yes, I am a stickler for that kind of thing.
Why don't women ever tell him what's wrong, straight up?
We do.
No. Women don't say it straight. They, like, bend around things and they, it's what's wrong? Nothing. And you get that brooding. True. Oh, no, it's true. It's true.
We had a conversation today like that.
Yes, I'm talking about women, not you this time.
Okay.
Why don't women ever tell the guy, what's up, straight up?
Women are afraid of confrontation. We're terrified that you're going to leave us.
Right, abandonment issues.
I have massive abandonment issues, and you know that. So we're terrified you're going to leave us. We don't have the words or the experience to know how to confront and have it go well. Nobody taught us to be confrontational, so we might think that we're going to be perceived as a bitch if we're confrontational or say what we really mean. But here's the truth about this. The minute, ladies, that you start telling your man the truth in a fair way, not in a mean, bitchy way, but in a fair way, your relationship will dramatically improve.
Well, and that's across any relationship, romantic or otherwise.
Yeah. I mean, we have difficult conversations, and sometimes I hide from him and hide under the desk, and I'm like, I have to tell you something. And I do it with my husband, too. Like, it's not always easy, but having those conversations is really important.
Right. No doubt. All right. Well, that was a very political answer, but
I'll accept it. That was political. I said we're afraid to be abandoned.
No,
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. I just want to slam your answer. It was a great answer. I just wanted to slam your answer. Just to prepare you for the next one.
Walk off again.
No, you can't.
I could.
No, you won't. You stinker. Pick one. Great in bed and treats you like shit, or terrible in bed and loves you exactly the way you want.
Oh, man. Can you train the one who's bad in bed?
That's it. This is a would you rather.
Oh.
I'll repeat it. I'll give you more time. Pick one. Great in bed and treats you like shit.
No.
Or terrible in bed and loves you exactly the way you want.
Is terrible in bed mean he's bad with his tongue, too?
He's just terrible in bed.
Well, I choose the latter because I can satisfy myself and I might have a boyfriend on the side.
Ooh.
I'm just saying.
So, bottom line is that without a physical connection, which we advocate, but, without a physical connection, there's no relationship is what you're saying. Even if he loves you exactly the way you want emotionally.
Well, some women might be okay with that, but I have a dude sex drive, so that wouldn't work for me. And I've had a relationship where the only good thing was sex, and that didn't work for me either.
Do you think most women are like that, where it's gotta connect in the sack?
I don't know, because I know women who really don't care about sex, and I'm kind of astounded by that. But ladies, if you're one of those ladies, maybe you just don't have that kind of drive, and that's okay. And maybe what you really want is someone who takes really good care of you and loves you just the way you are. And if that's the case, then you definitely go for that guy.
Definitely.
I'm going to have a boyfriend on the side.
Got it. Well, and
I got needs, man. I got needs.
Well, and that's really where it comes out, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we can sit here and pontificate anything, but a relationship is made up of a combination of passion and emotion, and without you can't separate them, right?
Not in the right relationship. You can have a relationship without passion. You can have a relationship with hot passion and nothing else going on for it. You're gonna leave that relationship.
Right. All right. Let's keep the talk on sex going. One more question.
Bring it.
I think
I'm actually more comfortable talking about sex than emotions, so bring it.
Well, we'll see where this one takes you.
Oh shit.
So, this is a question that a lot of stay-at-home moms talk about, that
I'm intrigued.
That a lot of men end up talking about. Anybody with kids.
Okay.
Any entrepreneurs.
Okay.
So, if you had to pick a majority of your time between these two things, would it be sex or sleep?
Depends on the time of the month.
Well, that's true. Part of that's hormonal for sure. She needs my validation. That's true.
I know. What are you doing validating all my answers today? So much for Truth or Dare
Lisa
style. He's telling me what I'm saying.
Let me rephrase. I can see what you're saying.
Thank you.
That's true. So, depends on the time of the month. But if you had to pick one for the majority of the time, which is more important? Because guys get confused. The reason I'm asking you this is that you get a woman who stays at home or a woman who's out in the workplace.
Sleep.
Sleep. So when she turns you down, guys, what we're really saying here
She's
is
fucking tired.
Right, and maybe she can't shift gears instantly.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's from someone who has a high sex drive saying that.
So here's one that came in from a lot of men.
Okay.
Women want men to love them for who they are. Mm-hmm. But then they put on fake nails and lots of makeup and fake tits. What?
Hey. Mine are real.
No, just they end up dolling themselves up
yes.
in a way that's not representative
false
of who they are.
advertising.
Yes.
Okay, so what's the question?
What gives? Why the juxtaposition of love me for me, by the way what you see isn't even me?
Because you make us.
Oh. The victim.
Why? Because it makes us feel better about ourselves.
Right. Okay.
Granted,
so it's
I
not
did
about
the dishes today, so, not so great, but I like feeling pretty. I like getting my hair done. I like getting a mani-pedi. Those things make me feel pretty and girly. It has some to do with you, but it has more to do with me.
I like that answer a lot. Do you feel
Oh my God, you're validating me again.
No.
Wow, this whole session isn't even about ladies' answers. It's about what Charles thinks of the ladies' answers.
So anyway.
Now we're telling the truth.
No, I was going to say, I like that answer, but do you feel it represents what a lot of those women feel too? Or do they feel they're doing it for the guys?
So I think there's a difference between mani-pedis and plastic surgery. I do. I absolutely do. Because you look at women, especially we live in Los Angeles, you look at women who have the boobs done, the lips done, the Botox, all these things. Part of that is for their men, but honestly, I think more of it's to keep up with the other ladies.
I hear that. I can hear that. Am I validating just by saying I can hear it?
That was good. The way he said it. Didn't you see the shift in him from that's true to I hear that?
That's what I've meant this whole time.
We're teaching him.
Manscaping, good or bad?
Oh, good. Good.
Good. Got it.
You don't have to wax. Just keep it like to a... Like, we want to see your dick. And it looks bigger when you trim. Why don't more men understand and celebrate that?
Well, and it's not like... such a terrible word. Moist.
What?
You get out of the gym and you don't...
Oh.
I mean, you know, when I go to the gym and I get out of the pool, right, half these guys changing look like they have Chewbacca in a leg lock. Like, work that shit out.
Word.
Work it out. Am I agreeing with you again? I'm sorry.
No, it's good. I like it.
I appreciate you validating my...
I love that now he's in the hot seat.
Thank you for validating my validation.
You're welcome.
One word answer. I'll give you 2 words. Producer Fiona wanted me to allow 2 words.
Thank you, Producer Fiona.
Women love a man who...
Oh, this is good. Oh, shit. Oh, man, you might stump me here.
No. You're a pro. I got you. You want a minute to think about that one?
Yes, come back to me. Pass.
Ooh, she used her only pass.
I got it.
Okay.
Can handle them.
That's okay. I appreciate your answer.
I appreciate your response.
All right, last question. How often do women fantasize about men other than their boyfriend or husband?
Every day. Every day. Doesn't make them their man any less a man.
No doubt.
Every day. Thinking about The Rock right now.
The Rock of the Rock. Hard as a...
So hot. And I love my husband.
Right, so it doesn't matter, right?
Either or together. And my husband celebrates my love of fantasy men and firemen.
As long as it's not actually happening in bed, right?
As long as it's not in bed. We walk by the firehouse or drive by the firehouse and I literally like, hello, boys! And he's like, oh, honey, that's so cute. God bless you.
Did I ask her enough? Did I get her everything that you wanted to know?
It's hot in here.
Facebook.com/The Game Over Show. You know, we may make this like a monthly staple on the show.
Can we drink next time?
Duh. And I'll try not to validate every goddamn question.
Thank
It's not what I meant. It's not what I meant.
OMG.
Right? Tomorrow.
All about what Charles thinks women think.
I thought so.
Tomorrow we're putting Mr. Orlando in the hot seat.
Actually, I'm kind of sick. I don't think I'll be here tomorrow.
What do you want to know inside this crazy brain? And that, not down there too. What do you want to know?
Oh, that's so cute.
I'm gonna put him on the hot seats. No holds barred. It's gonna be on.
I feel so cheap when you look at me like that.
Right?
This has been this episode of The Game Over Show.
This episode, it has been?
It has been.
Awesome!
I'm validating our episode. Until tomorrow, where I'm screwed and she's not. I'm Charles J. Orlando.
And I am Lisa Stedman, and I can now go have a drink.
Bye.
Bye. Woo!